We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Faking the give to Mostert. Now Lance. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action, now it's Lance. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick, and he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
First carry for James Conner. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Conner going to get it again on 2nd down. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Murray. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the 49ers will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Tackle made there by Budda Baker.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Flush to his right. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll start the ball at the 47-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Murray a give. This is Connor.
That's what I said.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
On play action, it's Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's a handoff to Connor. Fights him off. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
Nice like Matt Breida or something.
This is Connor running right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Cliff Kingsbury, part of that new breed of head coaches, and his guys are going to go for it. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Escaping the pressure right.
Now Murray,
A smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
From the 2, here's 1st and goal.
fucking it all before.
And also
Damn it, Dave.
resulted
Come on,
in
you light
losing
skinned
yardage
mother.
back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of
Damn,
1
get your
on
ass
first
in there.
down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now this time, Murray to throw it.
The safety moved a little bit.
Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch as his guys are on the board first here tonight. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point good by Prater, and that makes the score 7-0. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Lance. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Coming. I tell you, we're coming.
We'll throw that one away. The other day they told us when we got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
A good kick that time, also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have one punched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet. And you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. Launches deep, a jump ball, and this is caught. A huge play there for Arizona.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off Week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
47 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. A gain of 6 there on 1st. on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
Fuck. Oh, I know this has been perfect.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. That catch good for only a couple. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance eluding the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Oh, I can't do that.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. This time they stay on the ground. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. Now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, they may have to dial things back a little bit.
Fred Warner is God, best linebacker in the league.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
That's a good one, too.
Out of the gun, here's Murray.
Got him.
Right. Going
Got him.
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, 70 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with him. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there, let him go get it.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I
think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Now left side on the swing pass. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly.
Wow. That was pathetic on my part. Wow.
The first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. Off of play action, here's Lance. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy. Put him on a man-to-man and try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Again, it's Lance. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Cards are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
There we go. There we go. Fine. There we go. Finally. I got it there.
Taken down at the 44.
Got it there.
84 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. On the handoff, Connor. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
It's something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Flush to his right.
Yeah.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Connor.
They back a tackle, Connor.
He'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. But you said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down.
Connor.
And a short pickup there down about the 9. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Yeah, get his ass out there.
They'll run here with Connor.
Oh,
and maybe a measure
never
of
running that play again.
He's had his way
Never
in this
again.
one, but this time they get him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Oh, this is where that plays at.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Oh, yeah, Connor.
Yeah,
Connor.
One tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now Murray. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. The Cardinals are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Fucking Rex, man. What the fuck? Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Oh, there's
that
that
one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Oh, yeah,
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this is just a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of, as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 2nd and 10, Lance. They'll have a first down past the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Lance now on first down.
Nowhere.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 25-yard line. Here's Lance to throw it. Looking for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Got top 5 best safeties in the league.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Got him running for his
Too
life.
far in front, he couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people over there, come on. Almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know,
They want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Set to return it. Here's
It's
a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. It has been quite a display here in the opening game of the new season. And really, they're putting the rest of the NFL on notice. They are going to be title contenders as now they look to finish things off in the fourth quarter. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
How the fuck you get Devin McCourty? Who let that happen?
Again, it's Connor.
Put his ass over, Connor.
118 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side with Connor. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Shotgun now from Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's that 6'3" motherfucker I got. Free agent.
The Cardinals come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Cardinals, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
was about to take the tape out of the crocodile's mouth. The dog up there suddenly barked. The man hastened to signal the dog to shut up, but he reached for it again. Fortunately, it was safely taken out. Avoid bleeding too much. Give your girlfriend a simple dressing first. He's trying to get out of the sewer. Found it impossible to open with his strength. Go back to his girlfriend. Saw the necklace around his girlfriend's neck. He's gonna use this. Unscrew the well cover. Turns around and sees the alligator lying on top. He picked up the tape and threw it at the alligator. Just a couple of times. It really got rid of the alligators. After unscrewing, open the manhole cover smoothly. He wants his girlfriend to wait here, trying to find his own way first. Turns around and finds out. The crocodile crawled in first. At this time, the girlfriend has a high fever. To get out early, he had to venture into the sewers. Here he sees an exit, but couldn't open it because it had a lock on it. Then the alligator crawled out of the sewer. The man saw it in a refractor. The alligator is crawling to his girlfriend. He had to go back and save girlfriend. The alligator was already under his girlfriend's blanket. The man came out in time and grabbed the alligator's tail and threw it out and took a wooden stick and demonstrated to it. At night, the waking girlfriend encouraged him not to give up. They'll find a way out. And the dog up there threw down the pancakes from the day's delivery boy. Now, they don't have to start at night. Another day has passed. By this time, they were already short of water. A man with diabetes mellitus because there's no injection of food. And he started to... lose his mind.
All right, Steve, guess the wrestler, but you have to call them by their famous nickname. 60 seconds, go.
I have a question for Aiden.
Yeah.
Aiden going to do with me?
That's a very good question, actually. You know,
I have a question for Aiden.
yeah.
crush Monday. I'm coming on tear that ass up Tuesday. Whoop that bitch Wednesday. Throw them hands Thursday. Free my ass out of jail Friday. I'm still coming on Saturday. Slap that home in church on Sunday. And I bet you she don't post his ass again on. Let a bitch make my man.
I'm an awkward human being by nature. I can't help it. But I try to avoid awkward situations with any chance. Everybody goes through awkward situations. You know, like, it's a burrito. Look, pay attention. Set it down like it's a burrito. Grab it like it's a burrito. Pump it back out. Add some more water. A little bit more. That's what I'm saying. See that? Now look, grab it like that. Spin it on. Mix it all up. See that? See that? See that? Now I ain't gonna cap. When my first week in jail, I was like, man, this shit look nasty as fuck. What the fuck? You gotta slap it like this. Let it sit for 15 minutes and it's gonna be done. Like it's a burrito. Look, pay attention. Set it like. I was thinking about how long I was in school for. I was in school like 15,000, 20,000 hours. And I came out of school broke, knowing nothing. That actually pisses me off when I think about it. Because I could have mastered two different things. Said I knew nothing. A lot of kids master age 10, 20. Said going to school. I don't know how you feel in school. The stuff they teach is just frustrating. I've never learned nothing about taxes, nothing about wealth, nothing about the reason they teach you calculus.
What's going on in here?
Get up, you stupid fuck. Fuck your depression. Fuck your
John, what is this mess? What is this mess?
What mess?
What you doing, clothes?
My clothes.
You drive your car or apparently you did?
Yeah, I drove it.
I gotta wash some dishes. How we do?
Doing good.
Really? He didn't put no stop or keep it regular stuff. John, you don't eat french fries no more?
I ate Chick-fil-A fries.
Did you get your brother some beef?
No, you take it.
Are you? Yes, I did. I said get y'all something to eat.
Really? I have something to drink. Yes.
You've been in here all day with them teeth.
Yes.
You should have known to get him some beef.
Are you with it?
I didn't eat lunch. I just ate a junior burger.
Walking with some business.
Sucks with me. Yes, he does. that big
I
trash
offered
can.
to give you this one.
Yeah, but what y'all gonna use?
I'm gonna buy another one.
We just buy a new one.
What kind do you want?
I need a trash can. I'm tired of using bags.
You have a, okay. I'll get you like just a,
So I can just take it all out at once.
you want a trash can with a lid or no lid?
Yeah.
What you
I ought to be able to put my hand over it and then open it.
No.
What?
No, I'm not buying no expensive.
Yeah, it ought to cost at least $60, $70.
No, I don't have it. You're killing me.
Oh.
Here's this Bethel thing telling how much money I paid the school, I'm sure. You know how. You're like a car payment to give you money.
Yeah, I think I'll save so much more money if I have to spend $40 on gas. Like I did today.
I don't know. Box 5, scholarships, grants, payments received with qualified tuition, related expenses. This don't even show what I paid. So I guess you use this when you file taxes. It says your name. Heck, I don't know. That means you're gonna need money. He's gonna need money to go back to school. I really don't know that I'm gonna. I don't think I'm buying Baconators. Y'all gonna have to wait.
Yeah, I need some milk.
Probably, I need to cook. We did it, Georgia.